I'm in my Mustang. I'm actually about to get one of my tires looked at. It looked like I hit a little nail in the road. I'm going to talk about, is school important? That's my topic for today. Is school really as important as everybody says? I had no real interest in school when I found out that school is supposed to teach you something. That's all the school's about. Alright, I'm more stationary. He doing the tire. It's not a yes or no, because some people need school, and I'd probably say more people don't need school. But is it that important? Get some brainstorm. I want y'all to think about, differently. Try to escape the mindset of what you've been told your whole life and try to think differently. Because think about, if you've been told this your whole life, everybody else has been told this your whole life. And think about what's surrounded by you. Is everybody successful? So obviously it doesn't work for everybody. School is available for free from, first grade to 12th grade. And then all of a sudden, it's saying that you should have to pay for it. Is it possible that maybe everybody's programmed to say, go to school, because that's a possible debt that has to be paid for the free school that we get from 1st to 12th grade? And I know private schools and things, charge, but typically people get school for free in, 1st to 12th grade to pay for the knowledge that was just free to us. Myself, for example, did I learn what I need to get to this point right now in school? No. In fact, I'll go further than that and to say that I was actually getting punished to get to where I'm at right now in school when I was selling, chips and juice and just selling shoes, selling polos, selling little things, to actually learn business. I got suspended, I was constantly getting to house. My mom was constantly having to go back to the school because I was constantly getting called and things. Even at a point where I had some people working for me selling little chips and juice and things like that, they was getting in trouble. So I would probably push the fact that, school has certain rules where they don't want you to kind of do things outside the box. I'm going through the same thing, now I'm grown. It's like a repeating cycle. And although I was doing, things different then, it's not necessarily wrong. It's not wrong. It's just different. It was kind of, allowed me to get, a lot more stuff. In school, I was able to get new shoes and new clothes and everything because I was able to make a little bit of extra money. Now I'm able to do, things different and able to provide more and do more stuff because I'm doing extra money, but I'm going through more stuff with the police. It's always something. Society is kind of programming everybody to do one thing. And when things are done different, it sticks out. I actually went to college just to meet people. I told my grandma, my parents and everything wasn't happy about that, but I told my grandma I just want to meet people. I was tattooing outside my house. That was my business at that point. But, I see what I can learn because everybody telling me. See what you can learn, they're going to teach you something else. Okay, so I'm in business class, I'm listening to my teacher. It dawned on me, my teacher never had a business. And even though, my business was little, and this is, is really not the most professional, I had more experience than her because I actually had a business. She has more book knowledge. Experience to me always outweighs book knowledge. Always. People pay so much money with people who don't even have the experience in what they're doing and what they're learning. But it's people that actually know way more outside of that school, but they don't get paid. Have you ever thought about who is actually teaching you in these schools? Are they successful in what they're teaching you in? How successful are they? When a person is teaching you something, you're supposed to aspire to at least be at their level. So if you're not there, or what is showing where you're at in life, and it's not a discredit to you, you may be comfortable there, then I can't assume that I can get hired just off the knowledge Now, why are you paying for book smarts when you can literally find any book, period, for free on the internet? It's free on the internet. It might be some variations or whatever, but basically the knowledge that's in every book is free. So you're paying for that. If it's book smarts you're looking for, that's free. Let me explain this to you. When you start dealing with more stuff in the real world, knowledge and experience is what matters more than degrees and paper is what matters. If somebody's going to hire somebody for a job, are they going to hire the person that's best for the job or the person that looks best for the job. You tell me. If you want a house built, do you want a person who's been building houses for 15 years, or do you want a person who got out of school for learning how to build houses a year ago? He has a degree. You ask a lot of people in school, they be like, man, I'm not learning nothing. It's not the fact that they're not learning anything. It's the fact that they're not learning what they feel they need to learn. What are you paying for? You're paying a teacher to tell you something that you feel that you don't even really need to know. But you could probably pay a fraction of that to somebody up the street, and they know not only probably what he's saying, but actually the experience behind it. Probably don't know the exact book term to say it, but they know it. What's more important to you, the degree or the knowledge? And sometimes the degree will line up the knowledge. Sometimes you'll get a teacher who actually knows, been there and did that, all that. Sometimes you do have to go to school, but I'd say most times you don't. Just think about it. Think about what I'm saying, man. I'm not just creating a school. In fact, all my businesses give discounts typically to college students. So I'm not discrediting it, but it's programmed for you to kind of spend your money to the next step. This is programmed. Whether you use it or not, you owe us something for going to school for 12 years for free. Now we're about to, collect. Is it really they want you to go to school for free, or is it more so an investment? All right, why is college so high? Because you got it for free. From 1st to 12th grade, why is it so high? It's high because they're calculated the prices that you've spent in doing it for 12 years, and they're trying to make it all back in 4 years. Ask yourself these questions, because it's not a right or yes or no. I'm not even telling you don't go to school. I'm telling you to go to school. I'm not telling you that. I'm saying ask yourself the questions.